Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're completely demystifying the highly localized and, sometimes totally frustrating process of paying your property taxes online in Cumberland County, Pennsylvania.
So are you tired of the hassle of mailing checks for your property tax payments? Writing out paper checks, finding a stamp, and just praying the mail delivers it before the deadline? It's a stressful, kind of outdated chore. But discover the simplest way to pay online today, and you can save a ton of time, radically reduce the chance of data entry errors, and literally never miss a critical deadline again. By the end of this explainer, you're going to be fully equipped to handle this whole thing straight from your computer or smartphone.
Okay, here's our step-by-step roadmap for today. Number 1, the Cumberland tax system. 2, finding your tax information. 3, paying current property taxes. 4, handling delinquent tax payments. 5, important tips and exemptions. And finally, number 6, final reminders.
Let's jump right into Section 1, the Cumberland tax system, understanding the tripartite framework.
To pay your taxes efficiently online, you absolutely need to understand who you're actually paying. This is where most people get tripped up right out of the gate. Cumberland County operates on a decentralized tripartite framework. Basically, it's like a three-piece puzzle. Your tax liabilities are independently established and collected by 3 distinct local taxing authorities: the county government, your municipal government, so that's your local borough or township, and your local school district. It is highly localized. Oh, and a quick note here. The Pennsylvania state government doesn't directly levy or collect real estate taxes. You're dealing strictly with the local entities.
Now, here is the huge paradigm shift you need to grasp before we go any further. Your payment path entirely depends on whether your tax bill is considered current or delinquent. If your taxes are current, they're paid directly to one of the 33 local municipal tax collectors in the county. But if they're delinquent, meaning they're past due, they get paid centrally to the Cumberland County Tax Claim Bureau. You really got to keep this split in mind because it dictates exactly which website you're going to use.
Moving on to Section 2, finding your tax information, securing your unique identifiers.
Before you go typing your credit card info into any website, you need to locate the specific identifiers that permanently link to your property. If you're dealing with a delinquent tax bill, you absolutely must find your 8-digit control number. It's uniquely formatted with 2 digits, a hyphen, and then 6 digits. You can secure this by searching the county's delinquent real estate tax database online or just by looking at previous official correspondence you've received. A really common mistake here is trying to use a random invoice number instead of this specific control number, so definitely make sure you have this exact 8-digit code ready to go.
All right, Section 3, paying current property taxes, navigating local municipalities.
Let's dive into how you handle your current real estate taxes. These are the bills freshly mailed out to property owners in March and July every year. And here's the crucial takeaway. There is absolutely no single, unified, county-wide portal for current real estate taxes. So you've got to stop looking for a centralized one-stop-shop login for current bills. It simply doesn't exist. Because of that localized structure we talked about a minute ago, the central county website will not take your money for an on-time tax bill.
Instead, you're going to use localized portals. For instance, Carlisle Borough utilizes a system called Municipay, while Hampton Township uses one called Jackrabbit. You need to check your specific local township's website. Once you're there, navigate to their tax collection page, create a user account, verify your email, and log in. And hey, make sure to use a strong password, since this account is going to hold your payment history. From there, you can securely process your current property taxes right to your local collector.
Next up, Section 4, handling delinquent tax payments, the centralized county system.
So, if life got busy and those taxes weren't paid by December 31st, they are officially turned over to the Tax Claim Bureau between January 1st and 15th. This moves you out of the local township systems and straight into the centralized county system. The primary gateway for these late payments is the Certified Payments Portal. You'll visit the official link at gss.ccpa.net, input that 8-digit control number we secured earlier, and then enter your payment details. Always take an extra second to confirm your payment information before hitting submit to avoid any errors. And once the payment goes through, definitely print or save that digital receipt and confirmation email for your permanent records. Actually, if you run into internet issues, you can also pay by phone at 1-866-549-11010 using Bureau Code 3903053.
Now, expectation setting is key here when it comes to the fee structure on the Certified Payments Portal. Paying online is incredibly convenient, but third-party processors do charge fees. Using a credit or debit card adds a 2.5% surcharge onto your tax bill, with a minimum of $2. That can really add up.
But you can massively save on processing fees by securely linking your bank account for an electronic check or e-check. It's just a flat fee of $1. Also, note that if you call in and need a human phone operator to assist you, that's an additional $3.95, so the e-check is definitely the smart way to go if you want to keep your costs down.
The county also partners with Value Payment Systems, or VPS, as an alternative portal for delinquent accounts. You can visit www.paylocalgov.com/CumberlandPA-tax or call their support at 1-888-877-0450 if you need troubleshooting help. Just like the primary portal, you will need to reference your control number. And remember, always review the specific VPS transaction fees on the checkout page before submitting, because they maintain their own fee schedule.
Okay, Section 5, Important Tips and Exemptions, Actionable Insights to Save Money. Beyond simply paying the bill, we actually want to help you reduce it. Cumberland County offers specific exemptions that can lower your overall tax burden, provided you act before the deadlines. If the property you're paying taxes on is your primary residence, or if it includes at least 10 acres of commercial farmland, you need to look into the Homestead and Farmstead Exclusion application. Provided under the Taxpayer Relief Act, this exclusion lowers the assessed value of your property, which literally shrinks your tax bill.
Make sure you're looking for the official application for Homestead and Farmstead Exclusions header for Cumberland County, just so you know you have the exact right form. You must submit this to the Cumberland County Assessment Office by March 1st. If you miss that deadline, there's no way around it. You missed the savings for the year. So definitely pull this form down from the county website today if you haven't already filed it.
Speaking of deadlines, setting calendar reminders for these critical dates will absolutely prevent your property from racking up missed payment penalties. March and July are when full-year real estate tax bills are mailed out. December 31st is the absolute ultimate deadline before current taxes become legally delinquent and get kicked over to the centralized county system. And most critically, the third Thursday in September is the yearly upset sale. This is the actual tax foreclosure auction for properties with taxes unpaid from the second prior year. Seriously, do not let it get to that point.
Finally, Section 6, Final Reminders, Disclaimer, and Community Verification.
Before we wrap up this explainer, we want to make sure you're fully equipped to handle your payments securely. Now, quick disclaimer, this explainer is strictly for informational purposes to guide you through the digital bureaucracy. It absolutely does not constitute financial advice. Because local government procedures and third-party portal links or fees can and do change, please always verify the most current information directly through the Cumberland County Resources or your local municipal tax collector.
Navigating decentralized taxes is undeniably complex, but mastering this digital bureaucracy puts you back in the driver's seat. So, have you successfully set up an account on your local township's payment portal? Or do you have a question about finding your 8-digit control number? Let us know in the comments below. Drop your experiences or troubleshooting tips to help out your fellow Cumberland County property owners. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and remember, local government works best when you know exactly how it works.